What up, everybody? It's your boy, Ricky Rick, and your boy, Ricky Rick, is back with another Ricky Talk. And today is May 13, 2023. In case you didn't know, now you know. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the world, people who are a fan of the Fast saga, yesterday we got some confirmation that Fast X has been premiered in Rome. And, spoiler alert, I'm giving you guys 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you don't want to hear this spoiler, then tune away now and come back later after you watch Fast X. But if you guys are tuning in, it's your fault. So get ready to be spoiled. The spoil that I have for you is the fact that the internet has probably spoiled for you already. News broke out yesterday that the special cameo, the cliffhanger in Fast X post-credit scene is none other than Dwayne The Rock Johnson back as Hobbs. What? Hobbs is back, baby. Hobbs is back in the Fast and Furious franchise. And this is something that I've been asking for ever since Fate of the Furious, the fallout between Vin Diesel and The Rock. The fact that The Rock called Vin Diesel and some of the cast members, male cast members, candy asses. Then Vin Diesel responded saying that he had to have tough love on The Rock to get the best performance out of him in Fate of the Furious. And then there was a fallout. There was Fast 9, the Fast saga. They added John Cena to the cast member list. And I was like, no, man, that's a mistake. I was like, that's a bad move. Then they did it anyways. They introduced John Cena as Vin Diesel's late brother, younger brother, Jacob Toretto, who we have not seen in previous films. So from 8 through the first film, we never heard of him, never seen him. Somehow he pops up in Fast 9. He's playing the villain. He's playing Dominic Toretto's brother. And to me, I kind of took it as like a replacement to fill the void of Hobbs by having another big guy, another guy from the WWE universe, WWF universe, a wrestler, put him in. So I don't know. I already had my doubts about Fast 9. I didn't like the cast member. I didn't like the fact that John Cena was playing Dominic Toretto's brother. I didn't like the fact that John Cena was playing the villain, because if you know him or seen him in interviews or just him stuff in wrestling, the guy's kind of lame. He's kind of corny, to put it like exact. He's kind of corny. And when you take a character like Hobbs, who's, got introduced in the best sequel to this franchise, which was Fast 5, the mega, they called it what? Fast and Furious on steroids, because they brought this superstar, made Dwayne The Rock Johnson a superstar, and then he started being like, the #1 paid actor, and went on to do more movies, came back for more sequels. He was a part of Fast 6, he was a part of Fast 7, Fate of the Furious, Fast 8, and then decided to ditch Fast 9, make a spinoff called Luke and Hobbs. They did that movie. It performed. Like, for me, I like the movie. I like the dynamic between Hobbs and Deckard Shaw, who is played by Jason Statham. Then in Fast 9, towards the end of the film, the final scene, we get to see that Han, who was brought back, who I still feel we haven't got justice for Han, so I'm still waiting for that to happen. And the rumor that Giselle might be back for this one. So if that is true, I love that, because Han and Giselle's love story, the dynamic between those two characters and actors, I love on screen. So towards the end of Fast 9, we get Han, who was brought back, who was for the first time ever in our movie screens after Tokyo Drift, after Furious 6, and the fate of Han was revealed to us again and again. Finally came across his killer, Jason Statham's character, Deckard Shaw. So we were left wanting more. And now that more that we wanted is being delivered to us this upcoming Friday, May 19th, which is Fast X. And now the only thing that I've been asking for ever since the Fate of the Furious and the fallout between The Rock and Vin Diesel is for Hobbs, the character of Hobbs, to come back. Because watching Fast 9, I felt like it was a flop. I felt like it was a letdown. I can confirm that a lot of people felt the same way. I think the movie felt a little boring to me. Yes, they did have stunts and explosions. They brought back the characters, but something was definitely missing. And the thing that I felt was missing was the character of Hobbs and what he brings to the Fast and Furious franchise. It's kind of like you had Fast 5, then you continue on with Fast 6, Fast 7, Fast 8, and then you went back with Fast 9, going back to Fast 2, Fast 3, movies that were decent, but not continuing what you had with Fast 5, that you started in Fast 5. So it's no surprise that in this movie, if you've seen the trailer, any of the trailers, you notice that we do have some of those elements of Fast 5 being brought back to Fast X. As you can see, they did find a way to bring Brian back in this movie by taking those elements from Fast 5 and placing them into Fast X. And the fact that we're getting Dwayne The Rock Johnson back as Hobbs for the final scene, post-credit scene, whatever it might be, got me more excited and got me back on board, back on track with this franchise, of me loving it as a fan, because I do enjoy this movie. I do enjoy this saga. I do enjoy this franchise. I think this is my probably second franchise or third. I have to think about it because I'm thinking about first franchise I really enjoy that I'll never want to go on my life without watching is the Rocky franchise. You guys know how I feel about Sylvester Stallone with this character, iconic character, legendary character. Rocky Balboa has a place in my heart, you know, someone who I looked up to, admired, and wanted to be like as me, Ricardo, Del Rio, you know. So then you got Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who, you know, besides Sylvester Stallone, besides the Rocky Balboa character, someone who I grew to admire as an actor, who is from this generation, from, what is it, 99 throughout, is the character of The Rock. I really enjoyed him as a wrestler. I always thought to myself, watching him as a wrestler and his segments on WWF, WWE, that he could one day potentially be an actor, and that's what he's done with his career. Has said this many times, multiple times, and the fact that he's doing it is like, I predicted that a long time ago as a kid. And so to me, Fast and Furious is one of those franchises that I truly enjoy. I will put it right there with number 2 or 3 spot. The other one that I'm going to mention is a different environment, different from these first 2 movies that I'm talking about, but it's also the Saw franchise. I've been with it since Saw 1. There's a new Saw movie coming out later this year, and they're bringing back Tommy Bell, who is known as Jigsaw. So that's another franchise that I really love, the connections, and obviously another franchise that I gotta mention now that I'm thinking about it is the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But when I'm talking about a main character, guys like Rocky Balboa, guys like Vin Diesel as Dominic Toretto, and the stuff that they brought on screen, you know, you got one who is the underdog, you got one who's talking about family, and, you know, from Fast 1, you have a picture of all the crew members all together, compared to where we're at right now with Fast X. The crew looks a little bit different, but there's still a family dynamic, and that's how I feel and how I see my life. You know, there's people who I started riding with, fucking with, you know, grew up with, childhood friends who are with me to this day, and there's others who've been added along the way, who I consider brothers, family, sisters, and, you know, who have my back. And I appreciate them because, you know, anybody who knows me knows I'm an honest guy. I'm a real dude. You got my back, I got your back, and, you know, we ride or die together. You know, the other franchise I can think of that means a lot to me is the Bad Boy franchise, the dynamic between Mike Larry and Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, you know, in that franchise, the brotherhood, the friendship, like being able to have each other's back no matter what, is the same thing how I feel about some of my brothers, my friends, you know, who've been with me, riding with me for 20 years now. So, yeah, your boy Ricky Rick is 34, so, yeah, it's possible. Got a lot of mileage. The fact that Hobbs is back, though, I'm excited. I'm hyped. Can't wait to see Fast X when it drops next week. Fast 10. The other thing I want to add on here, so I don't have to make another video, I'm just going to drop it. The second thing that was confirmed yesterday by Vin Diesel himself is that once the studio saw this first part to the end of a part 2, is the fact that they said, the studio came to Vin Diesel and said, is there any chance that you can make this the final trilogy? So we might be getting Fast X, Fast XX, and Fast XXX, Triple X. So I don't know, which will be kind of weird because Vin Diesel has another franchise called Triple X. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys like the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to give the thumbs up. Let me know you guys are out there. Are you guys looking forward to Fast X? Are you not? What do you think about the announcement of a trilogy? What do you think about Hobbs coming back? Do you like it? Do you not like it? You know, are you planning to go see it? All that and more. I love Fast and Furious. I love talking about movies, and thank you for tuning in. As always, it's your boy Ricky Rick. If I'm not making you laugh, not making you smile, not keeping you saying your boy Ricky Rick ain't doing his job, and you already know your boy Ricky Rick does his job. Until next time, guys, have a good day. I love you. I'm out.